Rockstar has dropped tons of new information for Grand Theft Auto 6. Pre-orders go live at midnight local time on June 25th. The Ultimate Edition has been finally revealed, and, well, lo and behold, it actually put the prices out for everyone to get acclimated before really diving in. There is a lot to go through, so without further ado, let's jump into the most important information, starting with price. Drumroll please. Ready? Grand Theft Auto 6's Standard Edition will retail for $80, while the Ultimate Edition costs $100. This makes it the second new game in this generation to have that price point after Mario Kart World. Many saw this coming. Others, like Bank of America, said it should happen for the well-being of the industry. But there it is, and really, given the reported budget and long development time, we're not at all that surprised. Weapons. What is surprising is all of the different content available in the Ultimate Edition, which sadly doesn't include advanced access. You have the Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers, cited to be sourced from the Vercetti estate, and the Girardi ES9 and Close K17 pistols for Jason and Lucia, respectively, for which you get exclusive variants in the Ultimate Edition. Not the most extensive showcase, but you can bet there's far more where that came from. Water combat. Those looking for bang for their buck can check out the Shih Tzu Squalo. As nice as it is for a relaxing day of fishing and snorkeling, it also offers an explosives-laden weapons crate. We already saw hints of battling in the swamps in previous screenshots, but a more recent one sees Jason and Lucia in the Squalo, fighting off a Vice City police boat on the left and a chopper on the right while on the water. Perhaps that package at the very front is the reason. New and returning vehicles. If there's one thing that Rockstar isn't shy about talking about, it's the vehicles. The 95 Grotti Cheetah looks absolutely gorgeous, with the developer calling it an ode to Shore Drive, which is where the new Shorecourt garage can be spotted. You also have the 67, don't say it, Vapid Dominator buggy for all of your off-roading needs. The returning Deviant muscle car and Riata truck from GTA Online, a new vehicle called the Sirius, which also happens to be a muscle car, and much more. Detailed interiors. This is probably our best look yet at the car's interiors in Grand Theft Auto 6, and they're simply stunning. The Cheetah's red leather seats and steering wheel, combined with the red matte front, look exquisite. And the same goes for the buggy, which looks more plain but appropriately weathered, right down to the scratches on the steering wheel's metal parts. Wyman's World and Special Commission. Whether you'll find them out in the world on your own or not, there is a way to unlock the Deviant, Riata, and Sirius, complete with sleek paint jobs. That's by working a commission for Wyman, who wants you to find abandoned classic cars or work-in-progress projects to refurbish them. If it sounds like a nod to Forza Horizon's dedicated activity for the same, well, then you'd be correct. It's not exclusive to the Ultimate Edition, so maybe the latter just provides immediate access, instead of waiting for you to progress enough. Ride-out customs and one-eyed willies. If you're not satisfied with the current interior designs, you can head to Ride-out Customs to change them while adding detailed rims and stylings. There's just one problem though. It's exclusive to the Ultimate Edition. The same goes for One-Eyed Willie's, a shop that specializes in modding vehicles for off-road purposes and hand-painting them in extravagant ways. Realistic mud and dirt. Let's go back to that buggy for a second, not just because it's a thing of beauty, but because its screenshots showcase the sheer attention to detail of the off-road racing. Realistic deformation of mud, with grime naturally forming on the bumper, dust on the tires and the doors, and even realistic mud splatter on the windshield, which leaves dirty imprints when using the window wipers. But that's not all, as Rockstar sneakily revealed two other interesting details when describing the vehicle. Mount Calaga. Say goodbye to Mount Chiliad and hello to Mount Calaga. And whether it has its own alien mystery or not, you can look forward to navigating its backwoods and engaging in some off-road racing. It's not the only location where the latter will be possible, and we've yet to truly witness its massive scale, but it's good news for the more outdoorsy types of players. Smuggling. There's also a mention of a garage in Watson Bay, where you can access a weapons locker and a secure place to deposit goods to be fenced. If that isn't confirmation of smuggling as a regular single-player activity, well, we don't know what is. Hairstyles and Sarah's salon. Another notable aspect of the experience is the sheer number of hairstyles Lucia and Jason can have. Braids, slick-backed hairstyles, spikes, a single ponytail, shoulder-length hair, a cropped style, you just name it and it's all here, alongside different facial hair for Jason. Unfortunately, some of these are locked behind Sarah's salon, another exclusive to the Ultimate Edition, which also offers makeup and nail work for Lucia. Tattoos and Electric Fang. What would a crime epic be without tattoos? Leonida has them in spades, and over 50 of them are available exclusively for, well, you guessed it, the Ultimate Edition owners at the Electric Fang Tattoo. And while that may be a bummer for Standard Edition owners, there will doubtless be many, many more choices available as you explore the state. Stock 305 and Good Time Gear. Like tattoos, the sheer amount of clothing choices in these new screenshots is likely only a fraction of what would be available throughout the game. Yet another store is locked to the Ultimate Edition, and it's Stock 305, described as the premier destination for elevated streetwear. We'll admit, some of it looks pretty sleek, but that's 5 stores locked to the more expensive version of the game. At least there's clothing and accessories inspired by Maka the Gator, a stylized cartoon gator that appears to be all of the rage in Good Time State. Illegal Goods Store. Well, contrary to what you'd think, PTT Youngin's Illegal Goods Store isn't locked to the Ultimate Edition. Instead, it's an activity where you'll raid the compound of one of Southside's Vice City's loudest and most socially active gangs and escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband, as Rockstar describes. It's under something called Gang Compound, potentially indicating similar strongholds to raid and obtain items. And the mention of contraband is further evidence that smuggling is a single-player activity. PS5 features. We all expected it, but count on Sony to state its close partnership with Rockstar for Grand Theft Auto 6. That means exclusive support for the PS5's DualSense, from haptic feedback to adaptive triggers with dynamic resistance, likely varying based on weapons and different actions. The former even enhances sound effects from the controller's speaker, while Tempest 3D audio tech allows for fuller immersion. And if that wasn't enough, you can expect near-instant load times thanks to the console's SSD, though that's more than likely the case for Xbox as well. So what are your thoughts on all of this, be it the price or the new activities? Let us know in the comments.